Physical health and self-care are also crucial to long-term success. Highly intelligent people, in their pursuit of knowledge and achievement, often neglect their physical well-being, sacrificing sleep, skipping meals, and ignoring exercise in the name of productivity. This is a dangerous mindset. No matter how brilliant you are, you can't sustain success if your body and mind are exhausted. Burnout, stress, and health problems are common among those who neglect self-care, and these will eventually catch up with you. True success comes from a balance of mental sharpness and physical vitality. Taking care of yourself physically, emotionally, and mentally isn't just a luxury. It's a necessity for maintaining peak performance and longevity in any field. Remember, your body and mind are your most important assets. Without them, no amount of intelligence can help you achieve your goals. At the end of the day, intelligence is important, but it's only one piece of the puzzle. The real key to success is an unrelenting commitment to improvement and hard work, the willingness to push through obstacles, embrace failure as part of the journey, keep learning, and never give up. Success doesn't come to those who wait for it or who rely solely on their intellect. It comes to those who are willing to put in the work, even when it's hard, even when it feels like you're not making progress. The journey is long, and there will be setbacks, but those who can keep going, who can work tirelessly, even when the odds are against them, will always outpace those who rely solely on talent alone. Like the tortoise, success doesn't belong to the fastest or the most naturally gifted. It belongs to the one who keeps moving forward, step by step, until they reach the finish line. True success is earned through the daily grind, through consistency, through persistence, and through the refusal to quit, no matter how difficult the road becomes. So remember, no matter how intelligent you are, the key to achieving greatness is to never stop working, learning, and growing. Keep pushing your limits, and you will be unstoppable. Friends, there's no secret formula, no hidden shortcut, and no treasure chest waiting to make you successful or wealthy overnight. If success were that easy to attain, there's a 98% chance that you would get stuck, fail, or even end up worse off than when you started. The reality is, success is not a gift, it's a reward, one that's earned through hard work, perseverance, and unwavering determination. There's no magic way around it. If you want to succeed, you have to work harder than others, put in more effort, and invest more time. The true advantage comes from the experience and effort you dedicate to your goals. Remember, the more time you invest and the more energy you pour into your dreams, the stronger and more capable you'll become. True strength in life does not emerge from avoiding challenges or seeking comfort, but from meeting every obstacle with courage, resilience, and a calm mind. Life, with all its ups and downs, is not a mere sequence of random events, nor is it about the fleeting pursuit of external validation and material satisfaction. Rather, life is an ongoing opportunity to refine and master the self, to develop discipline, persistence, and unwavering determination from within. Each moment, whether filled with success or failure, presents an opportunity to grow stronger, wiser, and more aligned with our true purpose. How we respond to the experiences life brings is what shapes our destiny. The Stoic mindset teaches us that we are not defined by the circumstances we face, but by how we meet those circumstances. The challenge, then, is to respond with wisdom, self-control, and integrity, choosing to see every event as an opportunity for growth, regardless of how it may initially appear. In the pursuit of personal mastery, we must quiet the noise around us, our fears, our doubts, and the distractions that constantly try to pull us away from our highest self. In a world full of chaos, it is easy to become swept away by the emotions of the moment. But true peace comes from learning to command our inner world. It is about understanding that the power to shape our lives lies not in controlling external circumstances, but in mastering our own thoughts, feelings, and reactions. This is the heart of Stoic philosophy, understanding that external circumstances are outside our control, but our responses to them are within our grasp. True freedom is not found in the endless chase for more wealth, fame, or pleasure, but in the ability to free ourselves from the tyranny of desire and attachment. As the Stoics teach, when we detach from the need for external validation, we unlock the door to peace, wisdom, and inner fulfillment. True peace is a state of mind, not a state of external conditions. The power to act and create is rooted in the strength of your mindset. Life does not bend to those who are weak-willed or ruled by their emotions. The true measure of strength lies in the ability to rise above impulsive reactions and to face the inevitable hardships of life with calm determination and unwavering clarity. In the face of adversity, it is essential to remain centered, for it is only through self-control and rational thinking that we can make wise decisions. It is in moments of uncertainty and struggle that we find out who we truly are. The world may throw challenges at us, but the true measure of a person's character is how they respond to those challenges. In any storm, the Stoic ideal is to be the calm in the center of it, knowing that nothing external can disturb the peace we have cultivated within ourselves. In the quest for self-mastery, the practice of discipline is non-negotiable. Discipline is the force that keeps us steady on the path when temptation, distraction, or laziness tries to lead us astray. It is the daily commitment to doing what is right, even when we don't feel like it, even when it's difficult, even when it requires sacrifice. Discipline is the foundation upon which all success is built, not just in the material world, but in the world of the mind and soul. When we develop the discipline to stay true to our values and commitments, regardless of how we feel in the moment, we begin to shape our reality from the inside out. Our thoughts, actions, and habits are what ultimately create the life we experience. This is why cultivating a strong, disciplined mind is one of the most essential aspects of achieving true peace, prosperity, and happiness. Without discipline, we remain slaves to our impulses, desires, and fears. But with discipline, we become the master of our own fate. Persistence is the force that keeps us moving forward when we encounter setbacks. Life will test us, often in ways that seem unfair or overwhelming, but it is the unyielding spirit that persists in the face of adversity that ultimately leads to greatness. The path of life is not always smooth or predictable. It is filled with obstacles and uncertainties. It is not to become overwhelmed by the vastness of injustice or the enormity of suffering, but to do what we can, where we can, when we can. The Stoic recognizes that while the forces of the world are vast and beyond our control, there are still small, meaningful acts within our reach. The greater the difficulty, the more glory in surmounting it, said Epictetus. Skillful pilots gain their reputation from storms and tempests. It is through such storms that our virtues are tested, and it is in these moments of adversity that we have the opportunity to make a difference. Voting is one such means, as Marcus Aurelius advises us in his Meditations. When you have the opportunity to do good, do it. It is your duty. Yet, the Stoics' concern is not limited to politics or grand actions. It extends to every small act of kindness and justice. In a time when so many are quick to dehumanize others, the Stoics' response is to humanize, to show compassion, to recognize the shared humanity of those who are often ignored, oppressed, or cast aside. The Stoic does not wait for permission to act, nor does he concern himself with the outcomes of his actions, for it is the pursuit of justice itself that is virtuous, not the reward that follows. Consider the deeply unjust plans being discussed in some corners of the world, plans to deport millions of people. to erase entire communities from existence. Such actions are the product of dehumanization, of reducing people to mere statistics, of treating them as less than human. As Voltaire wisely noted, "He who can get you to believe absurdities can make you commit atrocities." When we allow ourselves to view others as less than ourselves, when we permit cruelty to take root in our hearts, we become complicit in the wrongdoing. The Stoic does not avert his gaze from the suffering of others, but seeks to act with reason and justice, remembering that to turn a blind eye is itself a form of injustice. The Stoic is not called to save the world single-handedly, for this is beyond our power. But we are called to be a light in the darkness, a beacon of virtue in a world rife with cruelty and ignorance. We are called to expand our circles of concern, to embrace our shared humanity, and to act with justice and compassion whenever the opportunity arises.